Today on the channel, we're building an army with the Crooked Ninja Turtle Gang and a Rock Soldier.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another NECA Ninja Turtle unboxing and review. And today, the cartoon variety with the Crooked Ninja Turtle Gang and the Rock Soldier. Turtle Anxiety defeated once again. You can grab this shirt at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, pick up the old shirt, support the channel. But Turtle Anxiety defeated really quick as Target has a haul-a-thon coming right now. I believe September 1st is the date. It's supposed to go up on the display in almost every single Target store. Well, my local Target put it out a couple days early, and here we are. So you can see Hunchback Leo, Bride of Frankenstein, April O'Neil. You can get the Neutrinos. You can get this pack, of course, and Usagi Yojimbo. A lot of stuff going up on these end caps from NECA and Target right now. So be hitting your old Target stores. Defeat that Turtle Anxiety. But this one I have coming in the mail, but I couldn't wait. I said I already got the Neutrinos. I got all that other stuff. But this one, I just had to have it early, and I guess I'll get some more in the mail from NECA sooner than later. But these guys are army builders. The Crooked Ninja Turtle Gang. You need a bunch of those guys. And then the Rock Soldier. Ace is back and he told you so. Really, Ace is back and he told you so. He's a Rock Soldier, so there you go. There's your little Kiss mention of the day here. But a Rock Soldier army builder as well. So very cool to get army builders in a pack like this. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's check out the packaging here. Very, very familiar Ninja Turtle packaging. We're very used to this packaging by now. But a really cool idea to get two different army builders in the same pack, and very, very smart for NECA to do this. Because maybe somebody wants to build the Rock Soldiers. Hey, that person would really love to have two Rock Soldiers in a pack, or vice versa. Well, to split them up like this, it forces you to buy multiple packs that way. And I think that's a pretty smart move on NECA's, putting that old business hat on. But for somebody like me, I'm going to army builder both of these guys with 2 or 3 packs each. I'm not sure exactly what, but it works out just fine for me this way. But really, really cool way to get us some army builder figures. I think it's just a smart move on NECA's part. But cool packaging. You got the Glamour Shots, Turtle logo, Glamour Shot, big window box we're accustomed to, of course. Nickelodeon logo as well. On the side, the Crooked Ninja Turtle Gang right there. On the side, a little Rock Soldier action there. And, of course, the back of the package. Got a little bit of a blurb. We've seen that before. It's just pretty generic looking, of course. And we get a little Glamour Shot, Turtles logo. But we do get some cross-sell down below here, which is interesting. We got Dirk Savage and Mona Lisa 2-pack coming. I'm okay with that set, but boy, I don't know how well that's going to do at retail. So that'll be an interesting one. And that looks to be one of the next ones coming, the Neutrinos. They are hitting targets right now if you're into the Neutrinos. And then Zack and Smash. I'm looking forward to Zack and Smash. That should be coming fairly soon as well. So Turtles, not stopping anytime soon. That's for sure is what we're seeing right here. But let's get them out of the package. Let's see what all the fuss is about. Is there fuss? Oh, there's some fuss. I've heard it. I've heard it on the streets, some fuss. But here it is. There they are in the old plastic prison, looking really good. A lot of accessories with these guys for sure. Just tons and tons of accessories. And man, I'm here for it. But let me get these guys out, twist ties, be gone, and we'll be back talking all thing cartoon Ninja Turtles. All right, we got them all out of the plastic prison. Let's get down to it. We're going to start with the Crooked Ninja Turtle Gang member first, because you guys know I always say humans over rocks. I always say that on the channel. I may have just said it just now for the first time ever, but we're going to start humans over rocks is how we're going to do this one. And the Crooked Ninja Turtle Gang member, very easy to say, of course. He does have 2 Fists of Fury on him, but let's go through his other hands we receive here. And this is really cool about being an army builder. You can mix up the hands, try to make a little point of difference between the other members, but we do get the old splayed out hands, the open hands here looking really good. We do get 2 gripping hands right here. Like I said, he's got 2 fists on him. And then we do get kind of slapping hands, I guess we'd call these, or karate chop hands, more like it there. But we do got those going on. Then he does come with some weapons. We get some nunchucks, very cool nunchucks. I'm glad they got the kind of chain in between. I don't know if it's actual steel, but it's definitely better than a plastic chain. Looks really good. Wood handles here, very, very nice. Got those. Then we get the old throwing stars here. We get two very different versions. We get more a traditional one and more of a spiked up version, but we get two of those for weapons, and then we do get a big old sword here, so very cool. A couple of different weapons. If you're army building, you can mix them up. Once again, making points of differences between your army builders. I'm all about that, of course. Now we get down to the old Crooked Ninja Turtle gang member. Very easy for me to say, like I said. But let's start at the head on this guy. He's got basically like it's a paper bag head is what it looks like a lot. You do get, oh, wait a minute here. I'm seeing something. You do get the bandana on the back, very Ninja Turtle-esque, of course. But the back bandana has some movement to it, so you can move this around. So I don't mind that. That's a little point of difference there. It doesn't really need to be there, but that is a cool attention to detail. The head does not come off, anything like that. You can't take this off and like a mask or something. It is what it is. Got a grumpy, grouchy face on it, of course, as we saw in the cartoons back in the day. Very turtle-esque outfit, of course, painted on turtle. It's part of the gang, of course, but definitely it's supposed to be turtle-inspired all the way down to the bandanas on the arms, the red on the wrist, and the red at the lower bicep, I guess we'll call it. And then, of course, you got the rope kind of belt going on there. Not a black belt, it's more of gray with a black line through it. And then you got that Ninja Turtle green color. Down into some brown pants, kind of sweatpants-esque, of course. And then you get some green shoes that are supposed to look like a turtle feet. So it's kind of funny tongue-in-cheek there. Articulation-wise, of course, head side to side, back and forth. Arms all the way around. You do get a little bit of side to side at the elbow, single jointed elbows, pinless joints throughout as we're used to, and of course hands are removable. You do get double jointed pins though in the knees, but you do get double jointed knees. You do get a little, no bicep cut, but then you do get a little, or bicep, I should say thigh cut. Ankles up and down, back and forth, but a decent amount of articulation with these guys. You do get a little bit of side to side, all kinds of movement, all kind of circular motion, and not too bad up and down tilt on the head as well. But not bad for an army builder. Of course, we're going to get Zack and Smash later on. Don't call him Axe and Smash, but we're going to get Zack and Smash to kind of go along with these guys as well. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on the old WWE stands. And man, he fits like an old glove on there. So if you need some stands for some of your NECA stuff, the WWE ringside collectible stands really do a good job. Like I said, discount code Kyle saves you 10%. Saves you a little bit more on those. But not too shabby there. It's an interesting one. Is this a slam dunk for everybody? No, because as we're seeing with this cartoon Ninja Turtle line, it's getting to the deeper cuts. For the huge Turtle fans out there, you guys absolutely love this stuff. I'm a big Turtles fan, but like I said, it's been a long time since I've watched that cartoon. I've been threatening for like the last year to go back and watch all the episodes. I still need to do that. Of course, I do remember the Ninja Turtle gang. I couldn't tell you their names and stuff without help from the box. But very cool, and a very cool way to build out your world of Ninja Turtles, as these deep cuts are really cool. It'll be interesting how well they sell, as we see a lot of backup going on the NECA lines. If you see my weekly fig hunts every single Friday on the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss those. You see a lot of stuff building up, and more of the deeper cut characters building up. I would have to envision NECA right now is kind of cutting back on some of these orders if the retailers already aren't cutting back, to kind of alleviate some of that. So a set like this, you're not going to see it probably out there produced like a 2-pack of Turtles would be for sure. And that's just business 101 at the end of the day. But very cool, the NECA, yeah, I guess it is NECA Turtle Gang there figure. To get a few of these, I think that's the way to go, but I understand budgets, everything else, the cost, everything. It's not in the cards for everybody, but would look really good with a couple of these guys, and that is my long game plan, so stay tuned to the channel. Now we turn over to the Rock Soldiers, and of course, I've been a Rock Soldier since the 80s. Ace got me on board. Ace Frehley, of course, from Kiss. Ace is back, and he told you so, and that's what he said about the Rock Soldiers once upon a time. But let's look at the accessories first on these Rock Soldier, or this one Rock Soldier. Of course, we do got hands here. You get a little pointing hand, pointing/gripping hand. You get a little bit more open hand on him. And then he's got 2 fists of Rock Fury going on there on his hands. And then you get a lot of accessories with this guy. Boy, this is a deep cut one I don't remember. What's this ball from? It could be a bomb. It could be a ball. Who knows? I'm not exactly sure, but we do get that going. It looks like a soccer ball almost. But once again, the Rock Soldiers, of course, I remember them. I couldn't tell you every episode. It's just not in my vocabulary right now. Ooh, you do get like a mace? Is that what you call this? A mace, a ball and chain? Ball and chain? I don't know. But it is a nice one. It's kind of a concrete rock on the end. Once again, it's like half a nunchuck. It's the same exact material, same exact everything. Getting the most out of your molds, and this definitely works in this case right here. So I really do like that. That's a good looking one. Of course, weapons. You got 2 long rifles here going on. Not too shabby there. And then you get a little pistol action here. So a couple of weapons for these Rock Soldiers. Once again, they are army builders. That makes a lot of sense. You got to have these. It's a little weird on the hand department because you only got 1 gripping hand and he's got multiple weapons. So I guess you really can only choose 1 weapon. It'd be nice to be able to double fist. A little pew, 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 pew. A little of that going on. Not going to do that with these Rock Soldiers, unfortunately. We do get a little canister action. We've seen this before as well in blue with a black design. Looks good. And then an old spear. He's chucking some spears, I guess. And we do get a spear right here. So not too shabby once again. So there's the accessories here. We've talked about all the accessories. Now let's get down to the old Rock Soldier. He's rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling, for sure. Definitely looks like a Rock Soldier, a little bit skinnier than the prior versions of his comrades, I guess we'll call them. But it definitely looks pretty cool. And I don't remember in the cartoon, were they only this kind of burnt orange color, burnt peanut color, or were they gray as well? For some reason, I think this is correct. This is the only version they had, but if they did have others, there's your Army Builder 2-pack right there, I guess. Like I say, he does have fists. He does have the exact same articulation as the Crooked Ninja Gang member, but very cool. Of course, you got the hula hoop at the top, looking good. Head, a big, big neck, like a giraffe neck on this bad boy here. A big, big neck. Of course, he does have a helmet. The helmet is not removable. Good sculpting to this, too. Of course, very good animation colors. It's got the animation lines throughout. He does go all the way down to the black boots. I got some serious extra paint on this. It's just going to start flaking off on me. Yeah, there it goes. It's flaking off. And we see that a ton with the turtle, especially when you remove the hand on these NECA figures. You see a lot of paint issues. And as usual with these figures, you really want to make sure these are good and warm. You don't want them too hot, too cold. You got to be careful with the joints on these guys, as we know. There's a lot of horror stories about some of these breaking out there for people. But man, this is a good looking one. I love an Army Builder, and he definitely does look pretty good here. He's got those black boots, like I said. Just feels very, very sturdy in hand. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand as well? Let's see. Oh, he fits like a glove too. So if you need those stands, that's what I said. Discount code Kyle, save 10%. How well does he stand without it though? Will he stand? He's got pretty big shoes on. Yeah, I don't think you're going to have any trouble. I don't know if he necessarily needs a stand, but the option is there for you. How about we get his little team there, of course. You got to have those Army Builders hanging around off to the side. But it looks pretty good, I would say. It's nice to have Army Builders. And I think that's the exact same weapon. Yep, same exact weapon, different color. So once again, getting the most out of your weapons molds this time here. But not too shabby, really building out the Turtle universe, like I said. He is not going to stand for me, it seems. Oh, there it is. Magic right there. Magic. So quite the adventure here, quite the group. If army building's your thing, you're going to love this pack. If you're not really an army builder, or maybe you just need one, maybe this isn't going to light your world on fire. But I love the world building aspect here. Give us everybody from the cartoon. Why not? We're already close enough, it seems like. But we got more to come. We got more deep cuts to come in the turtle variety. And I'll be here for it here on the channel. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? All in, all out, picking them up, passing on these. If you are army building, how many do you think you need? I always think 3 is about the amount for an army builder. 2, maybe 2 guards, but 3 just really feels like you got an army brewing. So that is probably where I'm going to go with 3 of these guys. But you guys let me know your ideal army builder amount, and let me know your thoughts on these 2 figures. And like I said, Target right now, hit up the old end caps, look around your store. Could be anywhere. The ones I found were more towards the girl toys, so FYI there. Make sure you walk around your toy aisle if you're looking for this stuff, and some of the other NECA items that are hitting stores right now. But leave me your comment. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day, as you guys know. And then you can support the channel over on the Patreon. Link in the description below. You get early access to videos, bonus content, exclusive content, month-long giveaways or monthly giveaways. And of course, it is the best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, pick up a t-shirt. You can get this very shirt over there on Pro Wrestling Tees. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter and Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for a little Crooked Ninja Turtle gang and Rock Soldier, I'm Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.